Hi guys, welcome back to another snow video. In case you missed the last one, I'm from the north. I'm from the north of northern, I guess, half of the United States. Not terribly far from Canada, but still like a few hours drive. And I now live in the south. Ooh, icicles are falling. I now live in the south, so like this weather, not common. And there's a car. But I grew up playing in the snow. So I absolutely love the snow. Oh, that's beautiful. I love the snow and ice to death. And I thought I'd take you back through the cemetery with me. The ground's a little unstable. I'm actively breaking through the ice as I walk. I'm sure you can hear. So it's not going to be a very smooth video. My apologies. Just look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. And the sun is out, as you can see, but we're not above freezing. But the sun is just warm enough that, like, honestly, it does not feel bad out here. It feels, I think it's like 25 degrees Fahrenheit. And it really doesn't feel, it feels like 40. But, and down here we got some animal tracks. Looks like a deer. Quite possibly. Or a really big bird. Alright, but because the snow is out, maybe it's a fox. They'd be smaller, I think. But regardless, because the sun is out, you can hear the ice melting off of trees and off of buildings. But what we had where I am, we had snow and then freezing rain and then snow again. And then we had a day off from the snow. And then we had snow again yesterday. And then we're about to get more snow. Something Animal Planet happened there. I'm not sure what, but something Animal Planet occurred there. Maybe those look like cat tracks. That was probably a cat ate a bird or tried to catch a bird. I don't know. This I still think is a deer. That gate is really far. But they're kind of snowed on top of, so it's kind of hard to tell. But I'm just kind of following the tracks, seeing where they lead. So this is some nice fresh snow. There are no other people tracks in this cemetery right now. But as I've said before, I live in the south. So I guess it's like a northern part of the south. It's like we typically get ice, but like people do not handle the cold well around here. And those are pretty fresh cat tracks. That's definitely a cat. And that's definitely a deer. As much as I want to walk underneath these, I'm a little afraid to. Just because I do not want to get hit by a branch or by an icicle. Man, isn't that gorgeous? That's really pretty. What a pretty place to spend the rest of your life. You got some branches down over there. That's not uncommon right now. Wow. I'm going to come back by and take pictures. I wonder if you all can hear it. The ice snapping. It's giving me tingles, honestly, and I usually don't get tingles when I film these videos. Oh. That would be some more Animal Planet occurrences. Maybe? That looks like something was laying there. That looks like a baby or something, like a small animal was laying there. Bigger than a cat. Maybe a young deer? Or a coyote or something? I'm definitely gonna have to come back and take some pictures. Oh, I bet it was. Look at that. Hope you can see that. Those are some decent sized paw prints. I bet that was a coyote. Because even a fox is smaller. It came from over this way. Looks like cat tracks over there. I'm gonna try to keep away from the tree limbs. We've had a lot of, I think I might have just stepped on a headstone, but it's kind of hard to see. We had a lot of power outages in the area. The news was reporting on it and things like that. Ours at my house went out for only about 3 hours, but it was in the middle of the night, so fortunately it didn't really matter. But we're just following these tracks. A nice little tour of the cemetery. It's also so very bright out. I genuinely cannot see my screen. So I hope you all have a vaguely entertaining video. There's like a factory over there, don't worry about it. I guess it's a farm. More airplanes. I live not terribly far. Well, not live, I work not terribly far from an airport, so. And this is right down the road. There's some more tracks here. Now, those are some very light tracks. It'd be unusual if it was a bird. But it's like a single track, so maybe it is a bird. Maybe it was a crow. Because they'll hop a lot. And now we have some people tracks on top of it. I should have worn some gloves. I bet this was a coyote because they're bigger than cat prints. And there's rabbit prints. They go around that headstone and all the way over there. Wow, you can really hear it out here now. These animals have just been all over the place. This is so cute. Oh, no, that's pretty. Yeah, that's just a cat. Can't imagine the size of that cat if it was laying down. Look at that. Oh, wow. That's the way they hang off the branches. How pretty. Oh. And just my footsteps might disturb it too, so I'm trying to stay away. I do not want to get hit in the head with something. It's bad enough that the building I work in, it's like a 2-story building. My goodness, this is quite the quite the wildlife highway here. So I have like a 2-story building that I work in, so we can't like reach the like the awning, like the very top of the roof, but there are tons of icicles, and I knew that they were going to fall. And guess what they did? Mere seconds after somebody went outside today, because the sun's come out, they've melted just enough. No, that's a coyote. Or a fox, maybe? There are foxes around here. It's just, they look too big to be a cat. So it must be a fox or a coyote. I'd love to know what if there are any security cameras outside this building. I would love to know, because this is like a graveyard because it's attached to a church. I would love to see. It looks like it started running here. Like it started galloping. How they do. I'd love to, and then it loops around. Oh goodness. I'm just gonna follow these tracks all over the place, aren't I? Oh, look at that. I hope the sun's not glaring too terrible in the camera. Look how beautiful. It is gorgeous out here. My gosh. Oh, look at that. The way the ice is like pulled off with the names. That's really neat looking. Alright. Sorry it's a little shorter, but my hands are getting cold, and I think my phone is getting cold too. So I think I'm gonna call it here. Oh, those are old tracks. It must have walked. I guess I'll finish us off by following the original tracks. Ooh, that's fresh fallen. Yeah, a lot of tree limbs on power lines and things like that out here. But fortunately, we have some pretty good linemen. Yep, and there it goes. That animal sneaks up underneath there and heads out that way. Looks like it heads in that direction. That must be a coyote. They're just too big to be humans. Cats. Cats. They're small, but they're just too big. But maybe I'm wrong. Because the gate gets close together. The gate's pretty close, so maybe it's a fox. Maybe it's a fox. I don't know. Alright. I will see you all in the next video. Bye.